Getty Advertising in Read invented by TeadsADVERTISINGinRead invented by TeadsSinn Fein Michelle O'Neill said Northern Ireland needed special status. Michelle O'Neill, Sinn Féin's political leader in Northern Ireland, tweeted, "Phone call with Theresa May, reminded her that the DUP do not speak for the majority of citizens who voted on a cross-community basis to remain in the EU. Clearly the North has unique circumstances, the Good Friday Agreement is evidence of this. Special status within EU necessary." Her tweets come after David Davis insisted Northern Ireland would not be left behind in the single market and customs union after Brexit as Theresa May worked to get withdrawal negotiations back on track. Related articles. Brexit latest, Juncker scraps plans to meet Theresa May. Brexit boost as Liam Fox reveals British music export have soared. The Prime Minister was telephoning Democratic Unionist Party leader Arlene Foster and Sinn Féin leader Michelle O'Neill on Tuesday for urgent talks as pressure mounted on her to break the logjam. However, while she has already spoken to Ms. O'Neill, Mrs. May is still yet to speak to the DUP leader who is propping up her government. Mrs. May's crunch withdrawal talks with the EU in Brussels on Monday ended without agreement after the DUP refused to accept proposals which would have shifted Northern Ireland's customs border to the Irish Sea, in order to maintain a soft border with the Republic of Ireland. The DUP leader made clear she would not accept any deal which would leave Northern Ireland with different rules to the rest of the UK, as it would effectively draw a new border in the Irish Sea. And Arlene Foster said her party had been asking the government for sight of draft texts of the proposed agreement with the EU for 5 weeks, before a version was finally sent late on Monday morning. "We hadn't seen any text, despite asking for text for nearly 5 weeks now. We haven't been in receipt of any text and the text only came through to us late yesterday morning," she told RTE. "And obviously once we saw the text we knew it wasn't going to be acceptable." In the Republic, Taoiseach Leo Varadkar told Theresa May the ball is in your court in terms of resolving the Brexit border issue. Getty. The Sinn Féin leader said the North has unique circumstances. Mr. Varadkar also warned the Democratic Unionist Party, DUP, that agreement over a border deal will be between the UK government and the European Union, not one political party. Without referring specifically to the DUP, Mr. Varadkar said, "There are many political parties in Northern Ireland and we will listen to and respect all political parties in Northern Ireland and recognise that the majority did not vote to leave the European Union." He added, "This is very important. The negotiations are taking place between a sovereign government, the UK in one hand and the European Union of which we are part. The negotiations are not involving one or any political party. This agreement, if we come to it, will not be involving one political party to the exclusion of others." The Good Friday Agreement is facing its most serious threat since its implementation. The Taoiseach said that had the Stormont power-sharing executive not collapsed in January, Northern Ireland would have had a united, cross-community voice in terms of Brexit. He added that people mistakenly think only one party speaks for the region. Mr. Varadkar admitted that relations between Ireland and the UK have been strained in the last year or two because of Brexit. He added however that he believes Prime Minister Theresa May and her team are negotiating in good faith. More to follow. Related articles: Future of Sinn Fein, how party will look to exploit Brexit post-Adams Irish border battle. Gerry Adams calls on Irish leader to block Brexit. Sky News host snaps at Sinn Féin MEP in huge Brexit border row.